We're back. We're back.
Yeah, cool. We're not restreaming anywhere. All right. Let's see if this works. Are we the only ones in here right now?
Yep. Natasha's streaming at 10.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood.
Paranormal. 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 Paranormal.
I'm gonna give people a little time to catch up. As you come back in, say hello. Let us know if you're back in with us. We're sorry, folks. I believe we're back. We shouldn't have these issues
Yep, we
anymore.
should be back. I just took care of the issues now, hopefully. Actually, I know I took care of it. I totally got rid of that fucking thing. It's gone.
Yeah, it ain't
Can't-
restreaming nothing no more.
Can't fucking restream shit, so now it's all on YouTube, so if it fucks up again, YouTube, you suck.
Yeah. You shouldn't have no problems.
Ain't got no problem.
So come on back to Paranormal Hood Island. And of course, I don't have any fucking clue what the fuck we were talking about.
Your assumptions are wrong.
What do you say? Time to get that east. Alright, I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. I have no clue. Anybody? No signal currently? What does that mean?
What do you mean, no signal?
To me, you ain't got no signal. You in here? I run Discord with my servers. I don't even know what Discord is. Another one of those words I keep hearing about, but. Alright, but everybody can hear us. Everybody can see us, right?
I can hear us. I can see us.
We're good, right? Alright, we're good. We're back. We're here. Sorry.
I'm live.
But we shouldn't leave you again, okay, folks? Don't be sad. Stay here with us. Rock out. I'm waiting on a sheep wanderer video. What? Alright, listen. I'm trying to use the chat to see if you can help me remember what the fuck we were talking about.
I have no clue.
I can only see so much of the. Never mind. I can only see so much of this shit, anyways. That's what you eating.
Fried dough.
Fried dough, yo. In honor of the 4th. You get up fetch fried dough. America. Happy birthday, America. America's birthday. Anybody smoked anything good? Here we go. Fireworks. My poor cats.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm trying to catch back up on my thoughts. My thoughts is way out there. Because we didn't think we were going to be able to get it back up, and it came back up. Welcome back, Out of Mind.
Back up for a little bit. We're smoking on a blunt, maybe 2.
But I think somebody was putting a link of something in the chat, and I was just saying that I wouldn't. Yeah, it was James Harrison, I believe. That. What the? Nobody remembers what we were talking about. What were we right in the middle of? Come on.
Oh, hold on.
What? Now what's wrong?
I'll tell you.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can see the whole thing. I can't.
Oh no, it doesn't go back far enough.
Yeah, see, I think it's kind of right.
No, UFO Gandalf said Reverend Richard Moonchild made a server. You should check it out. He sent you the link on Twitter.
A server?
Yeah, Reverend Moonchild has his own server that you can go, and it's all things fringe.
I remember he was talking about on Mysterious Forces.
Mysterious
Yeah.
Forces with Natasha, the guy on there. So.
I know when people speak that stuff, I kind of don't even understand what the hell they're talking about. When they say a server, I don't. Yeah. Listen, they had typewriters in my school. Okay,
Aliens in the South Pole. You been listening to Corey Good again, Petey Crack? You gotta lay off the Corey Good. That dude is definitely some crack for some people.
But they in the South Pole,
don't know
they in the North Pole, they in the West Pole, the East Pole, they everywhere.
Well, that's got to be you, Petey, because
yeah,
we don't touch the volume. Everything is the same volume as it's always at.
How about everybody else? That's why I said, can we get a check?
Yeah, can we get somebody who's not on mushrooms right now? Excuse me.
Petey's on mushrooms?
Some feedback from no offense, Petey Crack, but can we get somebody who is not on mushrooms?
Anybody? How do we sound, guys? Anybody else can help us? Hit her. We need to know how we sound.
Is it just the man on mushrooms, or do we sound fucked up?
What? No violence. Does that mean nobody can hear us? Is that what it is? That's why no one else is responding? You can hear good? Okay, thank you. Huh? What? Yeah, sorry, UFO Gandalf. We had to kick all that other stuff off. It was also streaming on these other things, and that restreamed shit is weird as fuck. It does some odd shit, and it just keeps it up for a while, then it makes everything goes down. Then it brings everything back up, then it makes shit go down. Too much of a headache, so we'll just stick here on YouTube with you guys. Thank you for finding us, guys. Welcome back, Raph. Yeah.
I think that restream thing does that because it wants us to upgrade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Money.
So it fucks up and shit, and you're gonna be like, hey, yo, your app fucking thing sucks, and they're gonna be like, well, if you upgrade, you won't have those issues, and I'll be like, yeah, blow me.
Is the upgrade free? No. I want you to pay for some shit. Like Blog Talk, all those years using Blog Talk, and the shit worked when the fuck it wanted to. That was the biggest waste of money and pain in the ass. Except for the archiving and shit, which is whatever.
Actually, yeah, talk for a second. Hello. No, there we go. I just turned it up a little more.
Yeah, I turned the other mic that was on off too, so. How's that, guys? All right? Happy 4th. It's not midnight yet? Well, it might be where you are. No. There's no place in America that would be ahead of us, right?
Nope.
Yeah. So, it's not midnight yet. But happy 4th when the 4th gets here. Happy Independence Day. The day when Will Smith saved the planet from the aliens. And then his son was around to save us in the second movie, which was horrible. Which pretty much was the first movie with almost the same cast. But with cooler weaponry and stuff. And then there were some other aliens who were good aliens, but we killed them. Did you see Independence Day too?
I don't remember it because it sucks so bad.
I remember it. Because it's pretty much the same fucking movie. It literally kind of is the same movie. Just they tried to make it more suspenseful and shit and some other dumb shit. And because they knew they couldn't get Will Smith, they're like, well, we're going to have someone who's going to be his son.
It's not the 4th of July. Everybody, we had this conversation last year. If you go back to this time last year, and we had this conversation. There's this whole thing, and it's like they're trying to make us forget about our independence and all the things that we fought for and the government and all this stuff that's not like what we fought for and everything. And it's become the 4th of July. It's not Independence Day anymore. It used to be Happy Independence Day. You know what I mean? Now everything, everywhere, nothing says Independence Day anymore. Almost nothing says Independence Day anymore. That's what it is. Independence Day is on the 4th of July. Everybody just calls it the 4th of July. You can even ask some people, "Hey, what's the 4th of July?" They're like, "It's 4th of July, man. I'm gonna go to a barbecue and light off some fireworks." Why? Because it's the 4th of July. I just told you that.
And then ask them what Independence Day is. Anyway, that was that cool ass movie with Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum and Bill Pullman, Vivica Fox, and they saved the world, man, from aliens that had been here in Roswell the whole time that Bob Lazar worked on, and he got his Element 115 from. What's wrong with you? You know that Independence Day is about.
Yep, everything, everywhere. Yeah, like I said, we did a whole thing. I mean, every store you go to, all the shirts you buy, all the things you buy, all the plates and everything. Got American flags all over them. It says Happy 4th of July. Doesn't say Happy Independence Day. There's not like...
Which, by the way, is actually illegal. It is, illegal.
Yeah, the way that they use the flag and everything like that on this stuff, it's all legal.
You're
Putting
not
on
supposed to use the
plates
flag
and cups
on anything.
Anything but a
except
flag.
on a military uniform. You can have the flag as a patch on those uniforms, but the flag isn't
People
supposed
all
to do
crying
a lot
because
of
Kaepernick
things.
kneeled down.
Not realizing
Not
that
realizing
Budweiser,
that
everybody
their
is disrespecting
Budweiser
your flag.
can is disrespecting it, and all those people they're wearing their American flag pants and shit like that.
And their shirts, America. And waving their flags in random places and stuff that they're not supposed to do. But ask about Independence Day. But, Jonaside, to your point about it being an American holiday, what holiday really is a holiday that celebrates anything anymore that's not commercialized? Veterans Day, all of them are commercialized. Veterans Day, people celebrate Veterans Day.
You go buy a new car on sale. They have Veterans Day sales.
They don't celebrate the
cars.
veterans. They don't celebrate the veterans. They celebrate the day. Memorial Day, people celebrate on Memorial Day. Remember that. They're not celebrating in remembrance of people who have died in that sense, where maybe you would sell. Some people, I'm sure, are, who are getting together and on those days remembering their comrades who were lost in battle and things like that and stuff. The proper way you would, maybe that's how the person wanted to be remembered. But other than all the other people barbecuing and hooping and hollering and stuff, yeah, no. Real commercialized. Budweiser, all those companies, steak, burgers, hot dogs, even vegan shit and all that type of stuff, all gets bought a whole lot more during this time period.
Yep.
It's commercial holidays.
That's how that all
commercial.
became. That's how... I forget which one of the holidays, like the big cookout. I forget if it was Memorial Day or 4th of July, and the hot dog companies and stuff like in the hamburger, they got all together, just like the bacon and egg people did back in the day, way the fuck back in like the 1800s, early 1800s and shit. It made everybody want to eat bacon and stuff like that. But they got together and they made it so like this is the thing that you do. You know what I mean? On these fucking things. And then they were like, oh, we could do this on other holidays too. And it just spread to all these holidays and like just became this big, huge thing that you have to do this stuff on these holidays and shit like that.
Father's Day is once a year because you're not a father those other 364 days. Or a mother.
Grandmother's Day and fucking... And the other thing is Hallmark makes up a lot of fucking holidays just so they can sell fucking cards.
Dude, they got cards for everything.
Everything.
There's a day
all
for
these
everything
days that fucking Hallmark made up. Like, the majority of them, Hallmark made them up. They're like, we need to sell some new cards. What can we have? We'll have Adopt a Cat Day.
How about National Vacuum Cleaner Appreciation Day?
Yeah, there you go. We got Great Aunt Day.
Today is National Toilet Brush Appreciation Day. You got to appreciate your toilet brush. That's right. Don't just throw it away. Put it in the washer. Give it a good wash and dry it. Make it feel like part of the family. Don't just throw it away.
Sell. How do we sell more stuff?
That's what it's all become, Jonaside. It's all business. That's what holidays are. They don't really mean anything anymore. They mean to each individual what they mean, but in most cases, for all of us, it's pretty much status quo. We know that. So, there you go. Listen, all the fireworks going off right now. What time is it? 10 o'clock at night. I know people don't got to work tomorrow, but like, I guess. Knock yourself out. I used to do it too. I set out fireworks. I don't even know. I used to set out fireworks because they were cool.
Oh, don't get us wrong. I mean, we're gonna cook out. I'm gonna do that stuff. I mean, people have always celebrated on the 4th of July. I forget exactly when the firework thing came in and stuff and started and how it all did. But the way we do it now in the last like 40 years since, like, sometimes and it was like in the 60s and stuff like that. It just like became this whole shift in the way that everything is done up to where we are today from like it is and stuff. You know, people would get together, get gathered for the, you know, celebrate Independence Day. But now over the last 40 years, it's gone from Independence Day to fucking 4th of July, and it's all about buying shit.
I like that out of mind. Yeah, like 10 hot dogs in a package, and then you go to get buns, and it's 8 buns. That's not true, because it's the ones that you like that come in the 8. The other ones that most people like, the flat ones, that's even worse. You're going to get those in 6 normally.
Yeah,
6.
it depends, yeah. Because we got the New England style buns here.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Those
That's
are
the
New
new-
England
that's
style,
the New
right?
England
Yeah, they
style
would know.
buns.
But that's why I probably flat bun. What the fuck is a flat
No, they
bun?
sell them in other places, but you
Oh,
have
okay.
to. You have to. They would probably know them by that because I think
Is
in Florida
everyone
that's what I
familiar
got.
with the New England style bun?
Yeah, all that shit's set like that.
I think fireworks has something to do with the end of battle, like what do you call it? The setting off of cannons and
No, we
shooting
did it
guns,
before,
everything in the air.
yeah. No, that's.
It's Google for everything. I don't even eat hot dogs anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't have those problems. I'm cool. Well, it'll be 2 years. August. Thank you very much. Any what Samhain or Yule cards yet? And they mostly have, I'm pretty sure probably somewhere. There's pretty much cards for almost everything. There's probably obscure stores that have cards that other stores don't even carry.
All right, here, the history of fireworks and the part of American celebration. For as long as Americans can remember, the nation has celebrated the 4th of July. No, we used to celebrate Independence Day. See this? And even in this fucking goddamn fucking thing here. By staging grand fireworks shows in public squares and lighting smaller displays at home. Why do we commemorate Independence Day? See, thank you. By setting off thousands of small explosions? Because John Adams wanted us to. See, I knew it. I remember doing this before, but before the Declaration of Independence was even signed, he envisioned fireworks as part of the festivities. In a letter to Abigail Adams on July 3rd, 1776, he wrote that the occasion should be commemorated with pomp and parade, with shoes, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of the continent to the other from this time forward forever. The first commemorative Independence Day fireworks were set off on July 4th, 1777. The Pennsylvania Evening Post wrote that in Philadelphia, the evening was closed with the ringing of bells at the night. Okay, sure. There was a grand exhibition of fireworks which began and concluded with 13 rockets on the commons, and the city was beautifully illuminated. The paper noted that everything was conducted with the greatest order and decorum, and the face of joy and gladness was universal. The same year, fireworks also lit up the sky in Boston, where they were exhibited by Colonel Thomas Kraft over the common. By 1783, a large variety of fireworks available to the public, and in 1784, one merchant offered a range of pyrotechnics that included rockets, serpents, wheels, table rockets, cherry trees, fountains, and sunflowers.
Well, damn.
Yeah, that was a good old shit, huh?
Sound like
some
like Gandalf.
Well, some historians have suggested that India first invented fireworks. Modern fireworks seem to have come to the West by way of China. Most early fireworks were simply repurposed military munitions fired for entertainment rather than frightening or killing the enemy. In the 12th century, the Chinese improved the burning fire arrow by a long-established weapon by asphyxiating small packs of gunpowder to it. From there, it was not long before they invented rockets, simply stuffing a container with gunpowder and leaving a hole in one end for the propulsion. These ground rats, or fire rats as they were called, were wildly unpredictable. However, while this made them less effective, it did contribute to their entertainment value. These rockets made their Palace Hall debut with the Emperor Li Xiang. Brought them before the Empress Kong Xiang. But when one scurried up to her, she gathered it up her skirt and brought it to the feast, and brought the feast to the hall. Okay, yeah, so he fucking blew his girlfriend up.
Or at least her
Good
for
job.
JJ.
See, this is why you need to be safe with fireworks, like I was talking about earlier. During the Renaissance, fireworks became popular in Europe and were used in nationalist and imperialist celebrations by figures like Peter the Great and Louis the 13th, I think that is. Yep, 13th. We're especially big fans of pyrotechnics. Tradition alone, of course, does not explain the popularity of fireworks here and abroad. As with many festive decorations, including streamers, confetti, festival lights, and balloons, people often appreciate the simply for the bright colors and loud noises.
Blew up her for JJ.
But that's it. So, yeah. Even before they signed it, John Adams was saying that this was how it's going to be. And now people be like, see, man, I told you the government planned that shit.
Playing fireworks in the background. Isn't that cool? Y'all hear all those fireworks
Actually,
going off outside?
let me see. I think it's still up there. I don't think I took it down. Actually, pretty good for a phone fireworks. On our channel after you go on, if you go on there, I forgot what year it was, but there should be a video of Atlantic City, and we're lighting off fireworks, and then gunshots actually went off, and everybody scattered and shit, and fucking people like ran inside stores and storefronts and everything like that, and the employees are like locking doors and stuff, and I'm like, all right, it's cool now. I want to leave, and they're like, no, you can't leave yet. And I'm like, yeah, everybody else is leaving. I'm like, but this store that we were in, they're like, wouldn't let anybody leave. Like, even the cops, everybody's walking around again in the store. Wouldn't let. I'm like, okay, can you move so we can leave? It's fucking hot in here and shit with 300 people fucking crammed in the little ass store right now.
We gotta buy something before you go.
That part I don't have on video, but I got a lot of the fireworks on video. I mean, it's way the fuck back. It was years ago, at least 5 years ago. But they put out a pretty cool show. Atlantic City puts out a pretty cool fireworks show. They light them off from 3 different fucking points on barges and shit. So like the whole fucking beach lights up, and it's all in sync and stuff. So everywhere you look along the whole entire Atlantic City beach, it's just a wall of fireworks going off out there.
It's insane how they do drone fireworks, all kinds of shit now. Aren't the drones kind of cheating now? Even though it looks real good, isn't that cheating now? In a sense, is that not real pyrotechnics? It's just drones, not really getting blown up.
Yeah, no, they do some. Disney does some really cool drone shows.
They don't blow them up.
No, Disney has fireworks too. Disney's got Mickey fireworks and stuff like that. They got their own special fireworks that are just exclusively to Disney. They light off fireworks every night.
Every night?
Every night.
Every single night?
Every single night. They let the fireworks go off every night.
Does Disney...
The park closes.
It's closed for like Christmas and shit, right? And stuff? Or is it open?
It's open.
Every day of the year?
All the time.
They never close?
Never close.
For real? For nothing?
Yeah, for real. It's like obviously.
Even the day, like, what's the name died? Walt Disney?
I don't know what it was. I'm going to have to Google that shit and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure something. So I don't know what they did when he died or when they froze him.
So all these years, those motherfuckers have never closed.
No, they've closed for hurricanes and stuff like that. They have to close for hurricanes.
Right, but I'm saying...
But the park's closed during the hurricanes and stuff, but the hotels and stuff are still open and everything because there's still guests there and stuff like that. If guests were supposed to arrive during that, they tell them, no, you can't come and arrive, and they won't check in any new guests. But guests that are staying and they have a stay through that usually stay in the hotels and stuff like that unless they have to evacuate, and then they'll evacuate them and stuff, and then they got to go back.
Yeah, that's ill, because that happened to me going to Miami. I had to go a week later, but ended up with the fucking suite. They had to give me this insane fucking suite, like 3 fucking balconies in this motherfucker, everything. I was like, cool. Fuck it.
Yeah, we got hooked up too when we went to we went to Atlantic City that time because we were supposed to go, and a fucking hurricane came, and we couldn't go. So they're like, "Oh, we'll just rebook and we'll give you all this stuff." And like, well, now we can't go on vacation. They're like, "Don't worry, you can come next year." And we ended up going. It was 4th of July when we went the next year and shit. We got to upgrade the fucking suite and everything too. And have 3 balconies and all that stuff.
This shit had 3 motherfucking balconies. It's insane.
Still a nice room that we had and shit. But I like fucking in the room that much anyway.
Who puts on the best fireworks though? Like probably Asia. I mean, it's not like the whole continent.
Oh, you can't. I mean,
yeah.
Well, no, the best pyrotechnic companies
Dubai?
in the world, no, because Dubai, other countries actually use. I forgot what their fucking names are. They're Italian, but they're from America and shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Huh?
dude, they're fucking and they do fire. They're like the largest fireworks display fucking company in the world. They do Boston. They do fucking displays all over. They have teams and stuff all over the fucking world. They're planning every fire. It's just ridiculous. There's a whole bunch of big fucking ones, but you know they're like the biggest ones. I forgot what the fuck their name is. Boston has one of the best fireworks displays. I mean, there's a lot of them that have good.
I used to go to Esplanade. I don't go no more. It's too much of a headache now.
I've got a couple of times. But yeah, I don't go. If I want to, you can watch them from all over. There's plenty of places where you don't have to go
Well,
anywhere
honestly,
near there, dude.
Because I grew up in the South End. Other than the Prudential Center, anything that was around, we could see it from the roof of my house.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's so many places where you can see the fireworks going off. Like a lot of times, we'll go over to Wellington and just go to the roof of the garage there, and you can see right across everything. You don't have to deal with all the bullshit and all the traffic and all the fucking cops and
I'm
everything.
surprised the casino's probably not going to do it 4th of July. Fucking whatever. They got a big ass casino here, y'all. Now I can see that motherfucking shit from my window.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's the same thing as like when I go to Vegas, except there's only one of them. Or Atlantic City. I mean, it's the nicest thing in the fucking city now. Although that new fucking One Dalton building that they built over by the Prue there, that's gonna be opening up. That's gonna be real nice. The new Four Seasons, because Boston got 2 Four Seasons now.
They got
That's
8 seasons now, yo.
That's that. But I mean, city wise, that's a big thing for cities.
For such a small city too.
Because you're lucky if you have 1 Four Seasons in your city, let alone 2. I think there's only 5 now, 6 cities in the world that have 2 Four Seasons, which is crazy. And the new one that they just built here in Boston is gonna be fucking nice. I don't know if it's gonna. It's pretty close to the new casino, but I mean that casino's fucking $2.5 billion fucking casino.
Yeah, because I stayed at the other 4.
You got like a $40 million Popeye in the entrance, dude.
A what?
The Popeye statue, dude, cost like $40 million fucking dollars, dude.
Must have a lot of
It's a
spinach.
big, giant, a huge fucking statue of Popeye. Like it's like a metallic mirror. Like when you're looking at it, like it's fucking weird. You know, it's the right colors and everything of Popeye, but it's all like this metallic mirrored fucking shit. You Google it. When you go there, you'll see it and stuff, dude. It's fucking crazy the shit they got in there.
I'm just waiting for it to calm down. I don't like all that.
No, it's calm now and stuff. Even when you go, it's on Friday and Saturday nights. On the weekends, it's gonna be crazy. But you go during the week and stuff, it's fucking nothing. Do what we did. We parked over at Costco and stuff and just walked along the thing and went in. As long as you're not parked over there for a long time and stuff, they just think you walk because you're allowed to park there to go along the park and everything now because that park, it's all part of that now. But they don't know if you dip into the casino or not. Dip out. We're just talking about random as shit right now.
That's right. It's random.
Just random shit.
Do you guys have any questions?
When y'all want to come, when you come to Boston, y'all can check out the casino.
I know we got to figure out what we're gonna do. Backyard Con 1. Who's coming for Backyard Con 1? And then we'd have to figure out who'd be coming from the longest distance. So that'd be cool. Backyard Anti-Con 1. Backyard Anti-Con 1. We're gonna have a DJ. There's gonna be magic.
Yeah, we're gonna have the first anti-con.
There's gonna be a unicorn. Yeah. And a kraken.
And a leprechaun.
Mm-hmm.
And a Bigfoot.
He pointed at me, didn't he?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
That would be cool though. Have a little anti-con. No big deal. Just get together and talk. Share stories. Aliens and ghosts and other paranormal things that have happened to all of us. Speakers who will speak about things that need to be spoken about. And listeners who will listen about things that need to be listened to.
Sydney does a good fireworks display on New Year's. Brad, down there in Australia. I know they do some crazy ass fireworks on New Year's down there. Fireworks are great. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up that firework company, huh?
It'd be cool to know. Yeah. Can't get into America, so unless you coming to Oz, you can't make it. One day maybe we'll come to Oz. We gotta crawl before we walk. Australia, I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of shit in Australia that scares the fuck out of me, especially when it comes to spiders and shit, you know? But whatever. Just keep me away from spiders, please, and keep them away from me, and we'll be cool if I ever come to Australia. And we can hang out with you and Brad Gray and whoever else is in Australia. Never buy weed off Nimbin streets. Find the old hippies. Nimbin's I clearly must be a shady place, huh?
Yeah, see, it's the Zambelli family fireworks, and they're out of Pennsylvania, dude. It's the fucking world's largest, not just America. It's the world's largest fireworks company.
Okay.
Dating back to 1893, and they put on 1,600 plus fireworks shows a year.
Damn, they keep busy. Imagine that though. Someone would probably think you're joking, like, you know, they got money, like they got long money, and they'd be out partying somewhere, and people are like, so what you do? I own a fireworks company.
No, they're probably like, I blow shit up. Just like that other fucking the lodge, that demo fucking family there that does blows up all the buildings and shit. What do you do? I blow shit up.
That's about 9/11. No, man, there's more in America. Bears and rattlesnakes. Well, I guess not really. I'm from the city. I mean, I've been out, but I never encountered a bear or a rattlesnake. Knock on wood. Possibly. What's up, baby? Hey, baby. Possibly a Bigfoot. We may have encountered a Bigfoot, but I don't know. Not a bear.
See, according to this list right here, this is from 2017. The top 10 fireworks displays in the world were Australia Day, National Day in Singapore, Mount Rushmore fireworks at Mount Rushmore, South Dakota. I don't know what day it was on. New Year's Eve fireworks in Dubai. The Malta International Fireworks in Malta. The Revellion fireworks display in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Guy Fawkes Night in United Kingdom. And the Montreal International Fireworks Competition. Those were the top 10 fireworks displays of 2017. See if I can get them more recently. This is going to be like 2018. They still compiling the data?
Possibly. Excuse me, folks. Woo. All right, I'm back. I apologize. I have encountered a bear in a mountain while hunting. Yeah, well, you're hunting. I mean, in my lifetime, we go up to Vermont, but I used to go camping and stuff and go to camp and stuff as a kid, but I've never encountered anything like that. So, and there's no place around here where I would be where, I
never encountered a bear when I used to hunt and stuff, but I've encountered bears several times, but we was in vehicles and driving on roads and stuff when the bears were on the side of the road and stuff. One time they were crossing the road. The other time they were just off on the side and then they went into the woods instead of crossing the road. But when I've been out hunting, I've never encountered bears. Seen coyotes when I was out hunting and stuff. I've also seen coyotes in my backyard where I used to live trying to eat my fucking dog. My dog's like, yeah, come on, try it.
Well,
I'm like, no, you don't. Come back in the house.
We're good. Koala.
Probably would have fucked up 2 or 3 of them, but the other 4 or 5 that were out there, I don't think you could have taken them all.
I got something that could.
But yeah, I never seen bears hunting, but I've seen bears, just wild bears.
Well, I saw a coyote on the way home one night.
I've seen wolves, not hunting. I've seen wolves just running across on the side of the road and in fields and stuff. Fox moose. I've seen a mountain lion before. Seen bobcats.
Nope, good. No, never seen none of that.
Yeah.
I'm good. Keep knocking on my head. I'll knock on this side with a play this. Where are you, Jonah's side? Like, what state or wherever do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? You've probably said it before, and I apologize. I'm just, BS brain surgery. But, I mean, I know up north, like, if there's parts of Massachusetts where there's bears and other stuff and everything, just...
Bears will come down in fucking this area. Shit. People have seen bears in Cambridge and stuff.
They seen a bear in Cambridge?
Yeah.
You
That's
have a
what they
pet
were-
half wolf? I had a half wolf dog.
My buddy had
He
a
wasn't
wolf.
cool. That dog was crazy. That dog was fucking insane. Hawk. I named her after the Black Jason Spencer for Hire. Remember that show? They filmed it everywhere around here. And I named the dog Hawk. That dog was insane. Oh, you're near Seattle? Okay. Yeah, you got vampires up there. You got werewolves. I saw Twilight. I know what goes on up there.
You got twinkling vampire.
It made sense. It explained their narrative. Shit, Genocide might be a vampire. Are you a vampire?
Yeah, that's what they called the Alaskan Malamute. That's what this guy, yeah, fucking crazy ass fucking dogs.
Do you guys have
They're
pets?
Like half fucking wolf, half dog and shit.
I got cats.
I got pets and stuff. I've had pets. We talk about my pets. I posted my turtle and my tortoise. Fucking there I go. I fucked up. Yeah, I got a sulcata tortoise. She weighs like 20, 25 pounds right now. She'll probably be like, I don't know. I'm guessing maybe 150 when she's done growing. Maybe, I don't know, because I won't be alive to see it. So
She's gonna outlive all of us. What's up, Cliff High? Cliff High, we were actually talking about you earlier.
yeah, Cliff, we were just talking about you and
scary man.
oh man,
You non-believer.
getting banned from places.
Dude. Yo, you're like an OG now. They banning you
Corey
from
Good's
places and
posting
shit.
videos about you and everything. You the head of the Dark Alliance.
Just remember something, Cliff. They talked about getting CW and Kelly banned. They were able to do it. They got you, man. You're like the poster child now. How does it feel though? That's insane to me. That is really insane. Yeah. Well, you don't believe in their cult. You don't believe in the shit they believe in. They don't want you around. One man. That's incredible. Scary Cliff.
Oh man, that's crazy.
You're a scary guy, Cliffy. Your vibration is too high for theirs. Ah, get it? They're low vibration anyway, so that's the problem.
They're vibrating on a lower level.
Yeah. Your vibration's way too high. I mean, dude, like it's insane. I've never been to ECETI. I've only heard about it in obviously over the years through listening to Coast to Coast and Jimmy Church and different people. I've heard about the events, but I've been to the Conscious Life, the Portal to Ascension, the Contact in the Desert. But
You probably would have brought the party.
exactly.
See, that's totally like we were saying. That's totally cult-like to stop blocking people and stuff that might ask questions or might say something that they don't want people that are there to listen to them hear. That's how cults. That's right there. That's full cult mentality. And then if you read the comments on the video that he just posted about you and the one he posted about last week and stuff, the way that everybody defends Corey Good and all the stuff they're saying about Corey, Corey Good, Corey Good. I'm like, these fucking cult brainwashed motherfuckers. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's a minute fucking video that's chopped up into pieces and stuff, and if you knew the whole story and everything that's going on, you'd be like, yeah, Cliff High, you're a fucking hero, dude.
Where is ECETI anyways? In Arizona?
I don't know. Where is ECETI?
And they won't
Cliff.
allow weed, you said?
Yeah, I know a lot of places that won't allow weed or said that they won't allow weed, and I still had weed.
So I was waiting for his reply.
I don't know where it is. I know it's somewhere out in the West Coast.
Gee, so what are they just making lists now? Trout Lake. Oh, it's in Washington. Okay. Interesting. Well, here's the thing, too. Now, are they starting to compile a list of names of people? And based on what? You're not going to let Jiggy in? You're not going to let Out of Mind in? Like, you're not going to let the people's based on their names that they use online and stuff and everything? Like, this is insane.
With a picture of them next to it.
Right. I mean, how big is the event anyways? Is it a controlled environment? Because, I mean, when you look at something like Contact in the Desert, per se, right, how would you say to people, like, you can't come to something that's pretty much a public event and we don't want you here based on something? I don't see them doing that. I mean, clearly, David Wilcox and Corey Good tried to make a big stink about, well, not Corey Good, because I don't think but whoever was there, tried to make a big stink about CW and Kelly, and they failed in that. But is E-City, like, is it something more? Because I guess there's one person who owns E-City, right? Because it's a ranch. Is it James Gilliard or something, I think the guy's name is?
I forget who it is and what his name is and what's the whole...
So with that, you're dealing with something more of a venue. You're dealing with something that one person owns, and clearly he's part of the jig. He's part of the whole thing that's going on, clearly. Or would you... Because... From a bodyguard's perspective, I would say that a venue would do something to protect the talent, but
it's a ranch. I think maybe there's 40 to 100 people attending.
Oh, okay. And if that's the correct amount of people it can even hold, if that's like its legal capacity anyways, then yeah, of course they're going to try to control that because they probably that's incredible.
But Cliff, you had a ticket or whatever, right? You had a way to go to E-City, right? And they're banning you even though you have a ticket. You bought a ticket. Oh, I forgot what you said. I saw some of the tweets and stuff, but. Yeah, the guy's a big supporter of the blue chicken cult.
He's down with the sickness.
He's a blue chicken fucker.
He likes
that's
chicken.
what blue chicken cult members are. They're blue chicken fuckers. See, I'm gonna copyright that one. If you're down with the blue chicken cult, you're a blue chicken fucker.
Thank you, Brad Gray. Good night, Brad Gray. Thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah, Brad Gray.
Thank you for riding out with us, especially with the time
for
difference.
being down there, all the way across the world, under the.
Not that
on the
many.
Bottom of the world.
Maybe a whole bunch of people camping and blah blah blah. Okay. Over 200 at Soul Tech. Yeah, but see, that's a controlled environment. Again, when you're dealing with something like that, that's like a nightclub. I mean, fuck, I did bouncing and provided security for clubs and stuff like that and concerts for a long time. Those are small, easily controlled environment. When you're talking about an environment, up to 1,500 people could be an easily controlled environment. But these aren't even that. You're talking about a small amount of people that you could pretty much put in some fucking bars around here and shit and have an event. So they're gonna... And clearly, when you're doing an event that caters to a couple hundred people, when you're dealing to an event that deals with smaller, a few hundred people and stuff like that, you're normally able to know how many people are already going to be in attendance. You're usually getting these venues based on the amount of people you already know have interest and have been to other events and possibly going to come back. Oh, I'm coming back. So that's usually what people do anyways, too. So. Oh, you wrote to ask if your dogs could come.
Did you get that question? And Cliff just said.
Yeah, well, Cliff, I honestly, let me tell you something. As it's someone, I don't physically know how you stand. I cannot judge you. I don't know anything about you, but what you've put out online. You could be a fucking 9th degree black belt, study jujitsu, do crazy shit in your spare time. I don't know anything about you. I can't judge you based on that. What I will say is this. It's the same thing with CW. I've met Kelly Farmer. I know Kelly. Sat down, talked to her, had a cool conversation. So I've been in her presence and felt her energy and stuff. She's a good person. she's not threatening. So what I will say is how you come across as how you speak and what you talk about. You don't speak about violence. You don't speak about anything that would make you think that you're a violent person. So I would say looking at you as that, I would not find you as to be someone who my first resort to be like, ban this guy. Like if I was his personal bodyguard and I was doing his security, I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't see where this dude's a threat. You would have to sit down and show me some insane stuff about you, but nothing about nothing you said, because I'm telling you, and we've said this earlier before you were here, I have a problem with them taking something that you are man enough to talk about and willing enough to talk about. Most people try to hide things that they are dealing with. For them to try to use that and kind of weaponize it in a sense is a real fucking dick move. They're a bunch of fucking dickheads. I just want to put that out there first. So for them to even do that,
fucking Corey Good, he is a fucking dickhead. I keep on telling him I'm waiting for my fucking subpoena. Fucking send me one.
Cliff,
shit.
that's the thing. Like I've been like his like Emery Smith at Conscious Life Expo. He's got all this security around him and stuff. I'm standing feet away from him. I'm 6'4". I'm my 240s now, but that's probably my 250s then size wise. But I'm trained. I've got all this stuff. You can see my scars killing because I'm always wearing fucking shorts, usually no matter what weather it is. And you can see, but no one thought anything about me. In fact, my friend who was with me, he'll tell you, he lives in Florida, is a white guy, was like, damn, they were really rude to me, but they were really, really nice to you. So go figure.
Yeah. See, they don't see you as an actual security threat, I don't think, as you're going to go there and you're going to do something and,
right,
like, threaten people or do anything like that. You're going to go there and you're going to say what you want to say, and people are going to probably listen, and people are going to listen, and whether all of them would listen, and they don't want that to happen.
But not even that. I think it's the same thing where if you show up, there's going to be people there who know you. So when they decide to talk to you, see, everybody gets to kind of hold court at these events. So they're also concerned when you start holding court, who's listening to what Cliff has to say? Why is Cliff here? He's taking away from their stuff. You're taking away from
that's
their,
what I mean. They don't. He's gonna take away from them saying he's gonna catch other people that might be like, oh, wait a minute. That is interesting. It's things that you have to say there, Cliff Hyde. I don't know if I'm going to trust this motherfucking chicken bird fucker over here anymore.
Well, listen, their events are getting smaller and smaller, and their events and their environments have to be controlled and stuff. That says a lot to them, but that also tells you how much of an audience they're losing because they're not able to do the bigger events that they are accustomed to doing. You know, they're holding on by a thread of their own doing. You know, as much as Mr. Good, who's blocked me, clearly blocked me, but loves to tweet at me and stuff and add me in his tweets and stuff that I can't see. He doesn't think I can see them. I can still see them when you add somebody just because I can't see you directly post them. They still filter their way to me because I'm fucking adding them, idiot. To all these different things. I don't respond. I don't care. He's a clown. He's digging his own grave. He's doing stupid stuff. Why you'd want to keep atting the poor FBI, these poor law enforcement officers, these poor bar associations, these poor random, although some of these random fucking dumb law firms might even entertain them for a little bit of money and then be like, yeah, we don't got a case. Sorry. But adding all these people and stuff, this is their own undoing. They're doing it themselves. They can talk about whatever. I'm not doxxed. I've doxxed nobody. I've stalked nobody. We've done none of that. I'm sorry, you can't handle.
That's what I keep saying to Corey when I fucking include him and when I comment on his fucking shit. I'm like, nobody that I know has made threats except for you, Corey. You're the only one who's made threats that are still up on Facebook and stuff like that.
Because guess what? I have years of receipts and stuff from going to these events and listening to these people speak and meeting a lot of them. Sitting down and talking to them, having first-hand experience and stuff, and starting to question. It's one thing even seeing somebody from, on YouTube and stuff, and listening to them speak on your radio, whatever, and everything. It is a whole different thing when you go and listen to someone in person, and they're supposed to. You figure in person, especially now, because you're in front of a crowd. The crowd's all gathered here for some new information. You're going to get some crazy new information and possibly see some real disclosure,
real fucking disclosure and evidence,
and none of that shit happened. Really? You want to depose me? You could depose me as a consumer who has spent money and listened to this, and I could sit there and tell them how you've been telling us for all these years what's going to happen. Who's
it
coming.
never happens.
It's never happened, none of it. And I can also tell them how you talk about tribunals and secret fucking arrest and hanging people and stuff and circumventing the Constitution and other rights of Americans and people even other countries and stuff, like the stuff that you want to talk about.
That's what I keep telling them. I'm like, have you told the FBI all this stuff, Corey?
Yeah.
Do you tell them all this stuff that you talk about? Do you show them your videos?
There's probably some FBI intern who actually probably has to look at that shit, and it's probably like, what the blue chick ate what? What is it? Did this guy just say when he was a teenager
if it did actually go across the fucking FBI's desk and stuff, they were like, no.
Yeah.
No.
We don't got time for this. There's actually real world problems going on that they're actually working on. That's what I'm saying. It's an insult to these law enforcement officers.
It's been months and months now since he said this. And that's why I love in his video that he posted about you, and he commented to somebody, he said something about the wheels of justice just turn so slow. I'm like, yeah, just like your all those indictments and stuff that are never coming.
Yeah. It's always coming. Always coming.
Always coming. The sealed indictments are coming.
Elizabeth, don't worry, baby. It's coming. Don't worry, baby. It's me. Don't worry.
Some idiots say that it's up over 100,000 indictments already. And I'm
Oh,
like,
God,
oh, yeah,
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's up to 100,000 indictments. Yet nobody's been arrested.
And where are they taking all these people? Because they can't even, they got people who drinking water out of toilets and sleeping on grounds and shit and stuff. What are they going to do with those 100,000 people? Oh, that's right. They're going on barges, right? Aren't they going on the boats in the water to go to fucking Guantanamo Bay to Cuba? They're going to drag them out their house and go hang them? You know what they're going to do? They're going to hang them out.
Exactly, Cliff. The FBI only has like 200 agents, and they got a couple other fucking people that help them out with a little bit of thing. But they're not going to fucking worry about Corey Good and people questioning him about his blue chicken fucking cult.
They got better things to do.
Way better things to do. And especially when they see that nobody has made any threats towards them. And he's the one making threats.
Or any of those law enforcement agents. They don't have time. There are killers. There are people, there's just way too many other things for them to focus on. You know what they remind me of? Just go look at all those memes that they have those people who call the cops on people doing nothing and shit for absolutely no fucking reason. That's what those idiots, that's what we need to get a fucking meme of fucking Corey with those glasses like that chick that called the people on the cops for barbecuing and shit. That's what
I'm going to make one now. Thanks, dude. Fuck it. That's going to be a sweet one.
Hello, officers. These people don't believe in my blue avians. They don't believe I've did 320 and backs. They don't believe that I've been all over the universe and on the different planets and stuff. They don't believe that I fought aliens and that I've been out here saving you all. Help me. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Fucking idiots. Idiots.
Yep. Fucking idiots.
And now they're fucking
con men.
banning Cliff. I mean, what could I wonder too, like when the guy, James Gilliard, like, does he know you? I don't know. Do you have a personal relationship with him? Does he know you at all? For him to even look to think that you're going to be a problem? Imagine the cost of a transgender. Well, keep busting them out, but also just remember too, out of mind. Well, this is the point where people don't support ESETI. You cannot support the events. The other, listen, I don't have a problem with the events. I go to them. I tell people. Without going to those events, I wouldn't have met a lot of people who I.
No, they have some
there's some great events. But if some place like ESETI is going to start up
doing that stuff
and take a side in all this instead of just being a neutral party and still be allowed to have whatever they want to come speak and stuff, but that's fine. Then just don't support that place. That place will be supported by their little 200, 300 followers, whatever that they consistently have. Good luck. You can only do so many events. Those people nobody has that kind of money to just keep going to events at ESETI all the time. That'll get boring as fuck. Yeah, fuck them. Never been there. Now I'll never go there. Cool. They wouldn't want me there anyways. I'm not down with anybody's cults.
No, Corey hasn't had shit implanted. If you listen to his fucking story, it's a bunch of bullshit. He doesn't have nothing, and there's no way that he had fucking all right. Just this. the 20 and back thing with him, okay? If he fucking had all those memories erased and then all of a sudden he says he got them back, do you have any idea what would happen to that fucking poor that dude? I'd feel bad for him. Do you know what it would be like if you all of a sudden got 20 years of memories back all at once? All that sensation, all that, everything that happened to you in 20 fucking years, all of a sudden came back into its place in your head?
But let's even say that they have a pill for that or something. They figure out a way to have, right? He still would have 60 years plus the other, whatever he is now. He's 40 something, maybe almost 50 years old. So that'd be 100 and something years of experience on this planet and other worlds. He would still be an extremely intelligent man. He wouldn't be peddling this bullshit at fucking ESETI and all these other places.
He wouldn't be doing none of the shit that he
be
does.
like astrophysicists, like doctors and stuff who are actually on TV.
He
who
would actually
make
have
money and
evidence
stuff.
of the fucking words salad that come out of his fucking mouth that he spews and tosses fucking about the internet. He has nothing. Not one goddamn fucking shred of proof except for, oh, I talked to the Blue Avians and I'm the only one who can talk to them.
Right,
Because I'm a cult leader. I mean, because I'm an empath and they chose me. Yeah, sure. Just like David Koresh only talked. He was the only one who talked to fucking Jesus and knew what was in the Bible.
Yep.
And all these other fucking cult fucking people. Yeah. Well, L. Ron Hubbard was the only one who talked to fucking what's his name and shit, right?
No, isn't he the one that found the tab? No, who's the one? Yeah, he's the one that found the tablets. Wasn't he
Was it
like
he-
13 years old?
No,
he
was
can
it-
decipher. Who's the one that found the tablets? And he was the only
Is that
person
the
that
Book
could
of
decipher
Mormons
the
or something
tablets.
like that?
That might be the Mormons.
It might be the Mormon.
yeah.
One of them, they found the fucking
Right.
tablets, and he's the only one who could decipher it. And then they found out that was bullshit. But he's like, "Well, no, I have these other tablets that I found." And everyone's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we believe you still."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
go Corey, good.
Right. Right. That guy. If those aliens chose him, if there are some blue aliens out there, avians, whatever the fuck, the chicken birds, and they chose him, they can have each other. They clearly came here to find some fucking idiot who they could have go out, and they're the ones that want to eat us or some shit. How we eat chicken or whatever, well, I don't. How people eat chicken, or I used to eat chicken, is they have to have the opposite for us. Like that fucking Twilight Zone episode, How to Prepare a Man or How to Make Man, whatever. That's what they're pretty much doing with him then. Because they picked the worst motherfucker to be their ambassador. Like, that dude, listen, I wouldn't want him greeting me at the door. Like, you know, if he was a fucking bellhop or some shit. Nothing. No personality.
Yep, we still alive until this blunt's done.
There is an ESETI ranch in Australia also. So what does ESETI even mean? I don't get it then. I have to do more research on ESETI then. I apologize. It's just not something I've paid a whole lot of attention to.
They're supposed to be like ET hotspots and shit like that.
Oh, right.
Some shit
right.
like that, you know. These people got these private places. Only you can come here and you can see the aliens and stuff like that.
Oh, right. Oh, like Skinwalker Ranch and all those places, pretty much. Okay. So they're just low-budget Disney worlds for adults.
Yeah, they're paranormal fucking...
Without all the rides and all the cool shit. Got you. Get who high? Corey? I know David Wilcox. Wasn't he like a hippie or some shit? There's pictures of him when he used to like smoke a lot of weed and stuff. And I want to point this out
No,
too.
he's talking about
And
shit
y'all,
coming
all
by
y'all
here.
listen to CW, tell him he needs to lay off the weed shit, man. I know that
He's talking about coming here and getting high.
Oh, who's coming here and get high? Oh,
He
okay.
ain't coming in now.
Oh, I know. Okay, not getting it now. Never mind. I just scrolled through quickly. Leave the weed alone. It ain't got nothing to do with the weed.
Yeah, enlightened contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. And it's supposed to be like these spots and everything, like Stephen Greer and stuff, you know. That's where he shows his fucking moths with his little lasers. He's like, shines a fucking purple light on a fucking moth. And he's like, look, it's a fucking interdimensional being. No, it's a fucking moth with a purple light on it, you jackass.
Oh, he's one of those idiots?
Yeah, that's what Stephen, that's
that
what
was
his
one
fucking,
of the first
that's what fucking
things
Stephen
I
Greer
used
does
with
and
the
shit,
fuck.
dude.
Oh, my Lord.
That's what he fucking does, and that's what he tells people. And people spend fucking, I don't even know how many hundreds of dollars to go on his fucking walks through the fucking woods with him and shit to show you interdimensional
Probably
beings.
getting Lyme disease and shit because they're getting bit
He
by
just
ticks
takes
with
out
this
fucking
idiot.
colored flashlights and shit and shines them on moths.
Shine a light on me.
Yep, fancy light shows, fake UFOs. Yep, exactly, Cliff. That's all they are. That's what they do.
Wow. And people fall for that shit. I told you it's funny because when I was went to Contact in the Desert, Ben Hansen does this night vision stuff. But I'll give him credit. He does it the right way. if you see something, but we didn't see it. But what did happen was you saw these two objects flying by. So people are like, oh my God, look, aliens! They were where? And they all start pointing. And I'm like, yeah, those are. He's like, yep, twin NOS satellites. You can see the two NOS satellites together. There's actually a group of 3 of them too that actually exist. But you can see that he's quick to let you know that's what it is. But most people immediately, oh, that's UFOs. Look at the aliens or whatever. No, that's just satellites. Amateur sky watchers. Especially now when you have all these fucking apps that you can just point up there, will tell you where everything is, what's going over, what time it's going over, you can track it.
You get a telescope and fucking look at it and be like, oh, cool, that's a fucking satellite.
Now I know when the satellite flies over.
Oh,
So
that's the
not a
space
UFO.
station. Look, I can see Uranus.
Nuh-uh, y'all can't see my anus.
No, I don't have a telescope that could see that far. I can see Saturn, though. I can see Saturn and some of the moons. I can see Jupiter and some moons. See Mars, Venus, Mercury.
Oh, I can imagine. Cliff, I don't know if you were earlier. I was saying these people have had years to perfect their works. Even some of these haunted houses and stuff that people constantly go to. People could rig stuff. They could do whatever they want to do. And
Yeah,
just
well,
give
yeah,
you a
he's
good time of
talking
your
about
life.
using satellites to fool people. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He knows when the satellites go over and stuff. He's like, yeah, come on, let's go out and see if we see anything. He's like, oh, shit, look, there it is. Exactly. You know, and then like Jiggy's saying, there are people that they go out and they're like, oh, it's a big, huge ranch. So they have somebody at the other side of the fucking ranch doing a fucking light show up into the fucking sky and shit, or flying a drone around and stuff with some lights, fancy lights on it. Oh, no, look at this
fancy
UFO.
LEDs
look
on
at
it.
that shit. Oh, my God.
It's funny as our technology's gotten better, the UFOs have gotten better and stuff
Then
too.
some idiot shines a light on a fucking moth. They're like, look at, here comes the aliens out of the UFO.
Just a shout out to Nexodus66. I was just reading your comments. He's talking about your comments, probably your comments on one of Billy's videos.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, welcome. D Gut, what up, brother? What's good? Still waiting for that artwork, man. I want to see some cool shit. Yeah, we're very critical of Mr. Carson. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Con Man.
Yes.
Forbidden nonsense.
Compendium of the con compendium of the Emerald Tablets. Anunnaki shitstery. We can do this for days.
Yeah, we know all about him and who he really is and all the bullshit he fucking peddles out there. Yeah, Skyview. I think Skyview. I have Skyview.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, there's plenty of apps. I mean, you could track airplanes. You could track everything, even when it comes to chemtrails. You want to try to track what's trying to go. People can track all this shit. They're listening to somebody else. They're going out there for that experience. And they're getting it, but not doing any homework.
I use the app because usually when I start pointing out stuff in the sky, because I know where all that stuff is without the apps, and I start showing people, and they're like, "What are you, huh?" So I show and I take out I'm like, "See, this fucking Cancer or whatever, you know what I mean?" And here's fucking Scorpio.
Dude, that's fucking Tyler, Security Team 10, fucking hack.
I'm like, there's Jupiter, there's this, there's that, and they're like, okay, I see it now. I'm like, so you need to see it on an app, but when I point to that fucking that dot right there that doesn't look anything like a star, you can tell it's Jupiter right now.
Dude, Tyler would literally put up pictures and videos of planes taking off and landing, catching reflections of the fucking sun. Stupid shit like that. And then like that one video I told you was the best ever. Not even a video, a still picture of 4 lights over the city of Boston on one of the busiest nights of the week. I worked clubs and stuff for years. And those stupid fucking lights that they use when they have events that come together. And they get one still shot, no video, nothing. And I told him, dude, that's just the fucking spotlights they use at events. He doesn't want to hear that shit. Another perfect example. People just pushing all that bullshit.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in next to this. Yep, but you know all about Billy. Follow me on Instagram and stuff. I post fucking shit about him. It's fucking showing the real shit. All that shit that he says comes from fucking Zachariah Sitchin, which is fucking, he's just fucking full of shit. He even fucking said he made it all up. Plagiarized the fuck out of other people. Anybody with any fucking, just a little bit of fucking knowledge about fucking cuneiform and who can read fucking Sumerian and all that stuff, can go and see what Anunnaki, that it doesn't say Anunnaki the way that they say it says Anunnaki, and none of the stuff that they say it says is what it is. Plus half of the tablets and stuff that fucking Zachariah Sitchin used were fucking, they're fake. Fake. They're made up. They're bullshit.
Sitchin the con man. Dude, that's just so funny. The ancient aliens and shows like that are just based solely on bullshit of like that.
Yeah, exactly, Cliff. The fucking super high arc fucking spotlights. You look at them, you go blind for a fucking couple
Yeah.
days.
Exactly. That's all that was. When they take them, they'll make them move separately, then they bring them together, and you just see four of them together in the
It's
sky.
like a super giant grow light.
And this dude's
That's
acting
what it
like
is.
a
It's like
fucking
it's like your HBS bulb on fucking steroids.
UFO. But don't call him out, because guys, it's all about the monetization for Tyler. Thank you guys for
Thanks
getting
for
my
stopping by,
monetization.
Cliff.
Thanks,
Always
guys.
good to
Yes,
have
sir.
you. We'll have to have you on the show sometime, bud. It's good to have you, though.
Thank you, and good luck, man. Don't get banned from any place else. But keep calling them out. Whatever communication they have and stuff with you, keep calling that shit out so people know what's going on and know not to support nonsense like that and those people.
You got to be on some good weed if the UFOs are pulling up, unless you're on something else. You might be seeing something then.
Is it aliens you're talking about pulling up?
Seeing alien, you got some DMT? I'll vape some DMT. I'll blast off. I'll go see some fucking
The DMT.
dudes.
You gonna go see the Clockwork Elves? I know all about the Clockwork Elves. You gonna go do the DMT? You're talking about smoking. You don't do the DMT. You end up like Joe Rogan over there. Next thing you know, you be believing Bob Lazar and shit. I told you. See, now Joe's sold out, man. That's what it is. They came for him. They told Joe they gave him the ultimatum, and he took it. And now he's on Bob Lazar's side, and they're both on Netflix, and they're all gonna make a bunch of goddamn money because they sold out the evil cabal. Y'all didn't listen to me. It's the DMT. Are we smoking the last blunt? We already smoked the last blunt.
Smoke the blunt one. If we could do another one, if you want to do another
All right, we're gonna smoke the last blunt,
I
y'all.
don't know.
You got enough smoke over there?
We got enough smoke, but we're running low on fucking Fontos.
All right. So this is the last blunt. Okay.
All right, who's been watching all night? How many blunts did we smoke?
I don't know if anybody keeps the count anymore. Yo, D Guts, he's an easy dude to fucking make fun of. Like, oh god, I can't lie. I kind of miss Alex Jones being everywhere though, because he was just comical. I get that he just fucking took some shit too far and everything, and he's definitely gonna apparently pay the price.
That's
for
why
that,
he was entertaining. That's
Yeah.
why I like listened to him and stuff. But then he started getting really fucking crazy and off his fucking rocker and shit. And I was like, yeah, you're just going like. Some of the stuff was entertaining, but then it was just like, okay, dude, that's enough of you.
Yeah. Dude, I can't lie. Like, I barely listen to Rogan that much anymore. Like, I'd rather go listen to, Mysterious Forces Live.
Oh yeah, after
Steve Cambion.
especially after he fucking fanboyed the fuck out.
But
there
even
with
before that,
LeVar.
I don't kind of just, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Hot boxing, I like Mike Tyson's podcast, but I'm just more into, I don't know. Rogan but after the Bob Lazar thing, even more. That was just really odd for me. I stopped listening because it kind of seemed to me that he just wasn't going to talk about paranormal stuff and anything more. It just seemed like he moved away from that stuff completely. So it wasn't as entertaining for me anymore. I don't know. It's just
Next to this, it's I mean, even don't take everything that we say, but I mean, we ain't lying. But you know what I mean? You got to just research. You want to look for if somebody says something, say, okay, so what are your sources on these things? And then you look at those sources. What are the sources for those sources? And look and follow and dig as deep as you can. There's another tip: follow the money.
oh, it's always about the
Follow the money. Once you find out where the money is involved and what the level of the money is involved at and what's going on there, you can go. It's not even truth that truth resonate, you know what I mean? The truth is truth is truth because these people that think that Corey Good and his blue chicken shit is fucking real and that truth resonates with them. So no, truth is the truth. It's not going to resonate with you because the truth will fucking destroy some of these
just
people.
take his own advice. One thing that Billy loved to say was to
Yeah,
become
exactly.
your own researcher. And the problem with people like him is when you do the research, instead to question them, not even in a fucking bad way, just ask questions. They don't like that. So the irony is they don't even practice
That's
what
all
they
it's that.
preach.
Before I started saying anything and saying what I'd say about him now and putting them out there and stuff, we're just asking the dude questions. We're like, yo, we found out this, and this about this. So what do you have to say about this? Nothing.
Oh, you guys
we
are
get
haters.
Or we get some bullshit. No, that even before he started saying that. Or he give me some bullshit answer. Oh, it costs thousands of dollars to get that type of thing off the ground and everything like that. Okay, so why don't you have Gaia do it?
Yep.
Blah, 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 nothing.
Can't go to Antarctica.
Can't do this,
just
can't do that,
$3
all
billion,
kinds of stuff.
but he can go to space.
But asking the dude's been on our show. If you go back and watch, he's been on
2
our
or
show
3
a couple of times.
Plenty of pictures of me and Mr. Carson and plenty of events hanging out. Hey, there's even drops. Let's see, where's the drop? Where he praises Paranormal Hood. Apparently we weren't so bad not too long ago, but now we're bad guys.
Exactly. If there were UFOs, they travel how many fucking millions and trillions of miles to put on a light show?
Hold on.
But there are, but see, that's the difference. There are UFOs. There are stuff in the sky that's unidentified that we don't know exactly what it is, but it's not aliens. Everybody always equates aliens and UFOs together.
Hey, hold on. Let me play something for Nexus real quick. Listen to this.
This is Billy Carson, aka Forbidden Knowledge, and you're listening to Paranormal Hood Live Radio. They are the paranormal voice of the hood.
Now, if you've listened to all the problems that this dude seems to have with us, that doesn't sound like somebody who hated us, like we were the worst show ever. Someone's been on the show and stuff, and I'm just saying, hey, the proof is in the pudding. He couldn't handle this gentleman asking him simple questions and stuff. The dude tried to play
I
a
did
race
what the dude.
card.
I followed the dude for like 4 or 5 years.
He introduced me to Billy's work.
I researched. I did what he said. It was when I first started following him and stuff. He's like, research everything. Research what I say and stuff. So I started researching and stuff. And at first, when you start doing it and everything, you find out, okay, a lot of this is plausible. And that's what we went with. There's a lot of it's plausible. But as the years gone on, we find out more and more of it's less and less plausible and shit. And we're like, And we're finally like, all right, we ain't going to bite our fucking tongues anymore or anything. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm trying to fucking figure out the roll fucking out of these little things all night. Dude's got a whole new pack over there and stuff. You
didn't say you needed blunts. Normally, you'd be like, hit me blunts, whatever. You didn't say anything.
But earlier I was like, well, we're running low on the blunts. I should have ran and got some.
You just said that now.
No, I said I said a few times ago. I said
you.
this will have to be a small one because I'm only down to like little pieces here.
Oh.
I said that earlier when I rolled the last blunt that I said we were smoking, But yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of UFOs out there when you look at it. I mean, there's people flying drones. There's fucking governments doing testing stuff. There's airplane companies testing stuff. All kinds of people testing shit and everything up there. But the odds of something, because there are aliens in the universe, but the odds of them all coming to Earth, and like everybody says, I mean, there's thousands and thousands of different types of fucking aliens coming here. All these different fucking spaceships and shit people see and everything like that. It'd be like, there'd be fucking UFOs coming and going all over the fucking place.
Dude, Meta, I wish Meta was on, at least in the fucking chat, because we were at an event in Rhode Island last summer, and I'm not going to say the person's name because I love the person, and the person loves your cookies and loves to actually sneak off and smoke weed with me, but she took a group of people, and she had never done any of this type of stuff before. It was always about paranormal stuff and experiences and stuff, and there was a movie made after her and her film. But she
I know what
took a bunch of people and was showing them UFOs and shit. And I'm still in it's not like they're in another dimension or another fucking place where I can't see them, and they're standing like, not even, they're not a football field. They're like 30 feet, a few yards away from us, and they're talking, and she comes back to me, yeah, I saw the UFOs. Like, what fucking UFOs did you see? Like, is this motherfucker, like, is she all giving, like, is there like a drink she gives them or something? Does she have like a little pin that has like something, and when she touches you and shit, she
Again,
stabs
she
you?
could have seen the fucking some kind of lights and stuff, but it doesn't. You could see UFOs, but it doesn't mean aliens. We seen like that time when we was out with Willie Micah when we went to Dudley Road there and stuff, and then we figured out afterward, we're like, okay, that's definitely a drone. As we went over it and stuff, we clearly made it out that was the Air Force was sending up one of its fucking drones and shit, flying into the city to go fucking do whatever the fuck it does. Once we saw it going over, but from the distance and stuff, I bet you anybody else who saw it and didn't figure out it was a drone was like, yo, I just seen a fucking UFO, man. There was aliens in it and everything. And I'm like, no, that was a fucking goddamn drone that they're not supposed to be flying where they were flying it, but they were, so that's what we're saying. It's all that shit, I mean, maybe at one point something maybe flew by, maybe. But the odds of that happening, because people can't comprehend the thing, Earth fucking, I mean, I love Earth to death. It's fucking the only planet we have to be on and stuff. But they're like, oh, Earth, it's so great. Everybody wants to come here and shit. But when you think about it, Earth is but a fucking little tiny speck of fucking dust in a fucking universe that is so vast and fucking infinite that the mind can't even fucking grasp it. It's like, whoa, fucking holy shit. How big is it? It's what? It's still going? And all the aliens in the whole entire universe come here? Yeah. Wow, we really are special.
Yeah, we are, dude.
Yeah, fuck. I know we're special, but...
They all want our women. They come for our women.
It's great, you know. I believe in aliens. I believe in them. I know they're real and stuff. And again, like I said, maybe they have been here. One of these things. Maybe at some point they have. But when you have all this bullshit that you got to fucking listen to and stuff, it's like, how the fuck is anybody ever going to believe anything if it ever really happens? And I think that's the other thing.
They won't anymore.
I think that's the thing. Is a lot of this shit is limited hangout, LARPing bullshit. To make people think and guess.
The aliens
gonna
pull. You know what? You did see Independence Day 2? Yeah. There was a huge moral to that movie that the good aliens did actually show up, and the first thing we did was shoot first, and we shot them down, but they still left the weapon to help us in the end. See, shit like that. That's the problem. The aliens pull up, and we're gonna be so busy, man. That's not a UFO. That's the government's new TR3B4321XB4333-2. The real aliens gonna pull up. Like, fuck it, well, let's leave. They don't even believe us. We out. Peace. That's what nano. That's what it is. And if the aliens did show up, still people don't want to believe it. They'll think it's Project Blue Book. I'd be like, what's it going to take to make you believe it? I guess they would just have to wipe everybody out, right? It'd be hard to believe they just pulled up and did nothing, just chilled. Then they came down and they look like us or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, if aliens really land, people are going to believe that shit. There will be some people like, nah, fuck that shit ain't real. But if they really, you know, the most people, you know what I mean, be like, well,
they filming a movie. They always filming movies around here. I just didn't see nothing. I didn't see no cameras. Where the cameras at? People would still use it as an excuse to fuck shit up, though. There'd be anarchy. Because everybody would question everything. Whether it was Project Blue Book, whether it was us, them, whatever showed up, if it showed up in a huge way where everybody kind of saw it and made a big impact, it's going to fuck shit up. Because first of all, do you really want to sit around and see what happens? I ain't trying to be the motherfucker up under the ship, just on someone, unless it pulled up right in front of me, and I'd be like, fuck it, all right. Maybe I need to be the ambassador of Earth. I'll take one for the team. Travis Walton did, right?
They picked you over Corey Good?
Huh? Well, no, I'm black. Apparently they don't want anything to do with people like me.
That's what I was saying. They would go to Corey Good. He's the ambassador.
I don't know, but they like Billy Carson.
People are saying that. And then if you go read the comments on the Cliff 5 video, they're like, you're a galactic ambassador, like Billy says. Uh-huh. Billy, I'm a galactic ambassador for the freedom.
Well, they must have picked one black person. I guess Billy's it.
For the freedom of humanity.
Yeah. He did say that the aliens came in his room when he was younger and implanted him and made him, his intelligence, what is it, quantum physics? What did they teach him? Some shit. And he got really, really, really motherfucking smart. And then he went to MIT for a couple of days. That's how smart he is. He went to MIT for like 2 days and probably got his master's. And
dude, I was at MIT today. I go to MIT all the time. Shit, I must be Bob Lazar too.
I know we should ask Billy. Did you see Bob Lazar was there?
I was in the same class.
You ain't the only one, Petey Croc. Nano.
That's what I'd do if I saw fucking What do you mean you can only hear him? You're not watching? You're just listening?
Oh shit. Cheers. That's some funny shit. I told you, dude.
How many chocolates did you eat?
All right. Every now and then people ask me to tell a story about security and all this shit, like just the people I've met. But here's a story that has nothing to do with celebrities. So years ago, you know what Great Barrington is, Massachusetts? Yeah. It's way up there. It's like really, I think you're almost in New York when you get there. Yeah. They had gotten hit by a tornado, and the tornado tore up the ski resort.
Yeah, I remember that.
So they rented the ski resort out for a rave. So they hired me and my security company and gave us like this nice bus. Like, you know, it took like 50 people, probably more than that, up to this place for 2 days, work this rave, this fucking incredible stories, money, drugs, and everything confiscated. But to make the story short, so on the way back, we're on the bus, and there's this kid, Saki used to work for me. He's this big Greek kid.
And I'm so tired, I can't sleep. I just want to get home and sleep because it's been 2 days of fucking dealing with this rave shit and everything. And I'm roasting this kid for jokes. I mean, literally from the time we leave, and that's a good what, maybe I don't know how long the fucking drive is. We get to pull up in front of my old office, and as we get ready to get off the bus, he turns, he says, "Hey Joe, can I ask you one question?" I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "What's one cotton picking minute?" I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "Ask your grandfather." Because dude, that was the funniest. I mean, I'm roasting this kid for how many fucking hours, and he has one fucking joke to end the whole fucking session. I thought but it was fucking clever as fuck. Gotta love a good racist joke, huh? Did anybody else get it?
Watch.
Yeah, whatever you post in there, I can't watch it. I said that earlier.
That link's not coming up anyway.
Yeah, it's not. What is it? Hey, the good thing too is they talk about a dark alliance and stuff, but they don't call us out. They don't even make hints about us in most cases, which is good. They just block. They scared.
They block. Well, no, they add us to their tweets and stuff like that. They haven't made no.
Right, but I'm saying, but it's not like they'll say
yet.
anything. But they've called out, like, the lawyer and everybody else. But whatever.
They haven't made an actual video, I think, specifying anybody's name except for Cliff and
Cliff
and
CW.
Cliff and no, not CW. Cliff and
No, they made one. There was something about CW.
They said something that actually said CW's name.
Yeah, there's something up there where they've made
one.
reference to CW, I believe.
And just know I seen the ones with Cliff and Jay in them. My Groovy shows it. They show Groovy in it too.
Clown.
After they already fucking did what they did to her, they're still using her. Fucking low-life pieces of shit. That's what they are.
The funny thing is they have wives.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not going to go through all that right now. PD crack, right? I mean, I could, but, if it was clickable, I'd click on it, but.
It ain't even clickable, man. He might be working for he might be trying to give us a virus, man.
I don't even know what it is.
He might be Corey Good. Do you work for Corey Good? Do you work for Bleach Boy? He might work for Billy Carson. Do you work for Bid Nonsense?
That's someone trying to find the Earth with no tools.
What? Where are they looking from? Woohoo! No one does the blunt count anymore. No one smokes with us all night anymore. It's not the same. I thought I saw JD in there for a minute earlier. I could be wrong though.
He wasn't there earlier. Some people's.
What'd you say? Folks. It's almost over soon. Any questions, comments, concerns? What's Hood? Always look in the mom's basement. You'll find someone. What? My mom don't even have a basement. She does have crawl spaces under the house. I just realized all the smoke I see is in my house. What? I hope that's weed smoke. I would have had to drive. And if I knew you guys were on today, I would have got weed to smoke with you next time. Yeah, sorry. We were brave enough to do one show on the 4th of July years ago. Like literally at a cookout. It's too much. The fireworks were cool though. That should be on Blog Talk somewhere. You can literally hear all the fireworks and shit going off behind us. It's just too much. We want to enjoy Independence Day. You know what I'm saying? White Widow. Yeah. Dude, PD Crack. So I was talking about the Russian earlier. That's the first time I ever had White Widow. I used to get it from the Russian. That was the best weed I had ever smoked at the time, ever. It's in my top 3 strains. There's something is it Pennywise? Is that the one? There's something you have that's really, really, is it the Pennywise?
Pennywise is good. I don't know.
Or no, is it the Jack? It's Jack's.
Jack Skellington. I don't know which one. A lot of them.
Wait till you all get a load of Paranormal Hood. It's going to have a twitch of an island flavor with a nice Icelandic cool mist. Straight from the ghetto hoods of Boston, even out to the west of Massachusetts. You understand? It's all going to be rolled up in this one flavor that will be called ParanormalHooD. It was a Turkish guy. Yeah, I know it was the Russian. There's been so many different fucking stuff over the years now too. I forget. There was one in Cali that was really, really good. I can't remember. It's on the fucking thing I kept. But there's just so many different fucking especially dealing with this motherfucker. It's like, you know how I talk about word salad? Well, it's like a weed salad, man. A weed salad.
Fuck, I don't even fucking remember all the fucking strains I smoked. I used to keep track of it. Somewhere I have like all the strains I've ever grown written down, and all the fucking seed packs and shit from them.
Now it's hard.
Yeah. I stopped keeping track of all the different fucking kinds of weed all a long time fucking ago.
Shit, even just imagine what the fuck did we smoke with Bendo Dope?
I forgot what they said they had with them. I forget which ones they had with them.
It's always fun.
If we go back and listen to the episode, they say which ones we were smoking. I know we had I think Bubba's Dream or something. I think we had Bubba's Dream, and I don't know. If we go back and listen to that episode, you can hear what we smoked with Mendo Dope. 18 blunts.
And again, folks who ask how they can support us, we ask if there are some videos you haven't seen, can you go back and watch some of them? In order for us to do any kind of monetization to the account, we need some more hours. So, catch up on some shit. Go back and maybe watch some episodes, some old videos and shit that you haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? Just bump the music. I'm going to play a little music in the background. Is it even queued up? You got your ants up? Everybody else don't want me to fucking bar them out the house right now. You think it was Trainwreck, Raphael? Is that your favorite strain you're talking about?
Trainwreck's really good.
No, hold on. What the fuck was the one from Cali, though?
Real original Trainwreck. That blunt's done.
No, it's not this one. Three Kings is one of them? I don't know. There's some good shit. But all right, folks. Last blunt smoked. It's over. Thank you for rocking out with us. We want everyone to have a safe and happy Independence Day. If you're going to use fireworks, I ask that you please be safe. Please be careful. Please be cognizant of folks who aren't, for whatever reason, some folks, fireworks and pets and stuff. Keep an eye on your pets. Keep an eye on your family members. If you have neighbors and stuff who may possibly suffer from PTSD, it may sound weird, but check on them. Make sure they're okay. So, until next week.
Yeah, be safe.
Tell a friend. Be a friend.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye. Bye, y'all.
Don't blow yourself up.
Yeah. Anybody else?